All right, now. There. There we go. Can we all hear me now? What is wrong with this? I was having so many troubles. My audio input thing just didn't exist. No, it does exist, so why wasn't it working? HyperX Solocast. Can I delete this one then? Why are we having so many issues? Hello? Yeah, so bro, I hate this so much. How are you guys doing? I'm upset. I don't know I don't know why this is acting like this. Yeah, I was talking. I was talking to you. I was reading your comments like as they came in for once. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah. So last time. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here. Oh, there's the sound in my ear. Freaking annoying, stupid thing. And also, chat keeps going off for some reason. How the hell are ya? Well, I've been better, I won't lie. But I'm excited to do this. I'm excited to stream. Last time we got the shark from Terraria in, we got Magikarp, and we got the squid and tuna from Stardew Valley. So today, Jake's lurking. What a guy. Thank you, Jake. I got popcorn this time. Epic. Yeah, I had read that earlier that you got popcorn, and I was talking about it. And it doesn't even matter because nothing I said came through. How stupid. Yeah, that made me mad. I don't know what's up with Streamlabs lately, but it's not working out for me. Is it now? Oh, it is. Yeah. That's showing the most recent events. Why is screen capture on? Why is this on? Why is all of Streamlabs busted? Oh my god, this is annoying. Oh, so the problem's not even solved. That was just my screen capture. The game capture is completely black. Why? Minecraft is definitely a game. Alright, screw it. We're gonna do it like this. And I'm just gonna shut that off. Overlay, recent events off. Alright, I need chat so I could talk to you guys. Yeah, I'm really am breaking Streamlabs, huh? It's so annoying. Yeah, thanks for telling me. I don't know what I could do about it because it's acting stupid, and I don't want to be fixing that on stream. So we're just gonna do it like this, and things will turn out well. All right, so right now we're working on a very simple one. We're gonna do this Frog Mario, which, if memory serves, is the one from Super Mario 3. Is there not light green? What is it? Lime? Oh, that's what they call it. Lime. Still looks good, and also you fixed it. Yeah, technically I did. It's not how I would like it to be, but it is fixed, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. So this is kind of what we gotta deal with right now. Mario's a very simple one to do, at least. Probably end up using Oak or something. And I think we're gonna put Mario. So here's what I've got right now. This is the lineup, just so we're all aware. I'm doing people's suggestions, so I don't remember if people suggested Magikarp and the shark last time, but I wanted to do the squid and the tuna, and then I asked you guys on Instagram and Twitter and stuff, and I've gotten some suggestions. And this is one that I wanted to do. This is Mario. Don't stress, just use the time to relax and craft some minds. Yeah, that's the plan. And right now we're gonna start with Mario, but we've also got a Squid Kid. Not a Squid Kid, just one of the squids, and then also, what was the other one? I have them all lined up right here. Let me look. There's a squid. Oh, axolotl. Someone on Twitter requested that. Fish. Yeah, we're doing sea creatures. That's the whole thing. All right. Let me pull up the image here so it's a little bit bigger. Ignore some of that. Oh, is it all gonna show up on that side? That's annoying. All right, here we go. This is so annoying. This new setup, this is not it right now. I gotta figure this out a little bit. But what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's about 19 blocks across, like in total. So if we got that, then we're good. Oh, we got more than enough space. All right, cool. Well, actually, I guess we'll see how much space we have. I might build him. I'll build him up in this corner here so I know I'll have space. I'll start like right there. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it should be something like this. Yeah. Gonna lurk while I grind for max level in Borderlands 3. Alright. Have fun. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. And then we're gonna go 4 up, then 2, then 1, and then 2 across. 4, right, then 2, then 1, then 2 across. Yeah, this one's pretty simple, which is kind of why I wanted to start with it. He's very cool and cute looking, but also he's like pretty easy, you know? Nothing too dastardly, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, yeah, that's right. Alright, so everything should be right so far. I don't think I've made any mistakes yet, which is good, because this is not the easiest setup in the world. And right now, this is like the start to Mario's hair, it looks like, so... There's that. And then 2 up, then 2 there. And then 3. Alright, cool. So you can kind of see where we're at right now. This up here is his hair, and this is kind of his body down here, and those are his feet. His little foots. So we'll fill him in a little bit, just so we could see. Alright, yeah. And there you go, look at that! It's already coming together. See, very easy one, very simple to start off with. So let's look at this corner here. This is where things start going upwards, and that's like the back part of his head. And that's 4 pixels, then 2, then 1, then 3. 4, 2, 1, 3. Three, and then it's 1, 2. And this is the frog's eyes. So if you can't tell in the image, he's wearing a frog suit, obviously, and it's like an actual frog or something, or it's just got the eyes. I don't know. That's for you to decide, I guess, but there's definitely frog eyes on top of his head. And then this kind of just becomes his mustache right here. Alright, I made a mistake here. Technical difficulties, 1, 2, and then that one should be like that. Oh, there we go. Yep, easy. And then yeah, the rest of this is super simple. We just gotta fill the rest in with the wood and then the lime concrete. And his skin's a little dark compared to the image. We might find a replacement for it, or we might end up just leaving it as is. Oh wait, this should be white because they're eyeballs. Right? Yeah, some of it. Yep, alright. And everything else is the lime concrete color, so we're doing good. There he is in the flesh. Look at that. Cute. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Frog Mario, just in the games and stuff. I don't think he's like, I mean, there's the whole thing with water levels, of course, but I just think it's cool design-wise. I think he's cute looking. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Let me close this image. And I think I want to leave the harder one for third. We're going to do the axolotl. All right, and there it is. It's going to pop up. So this is just the base one. Actually, I don't even really need the reference. I could just pull it up in my inventory. Be gone, frog. All right. Now that he's taken care of. Hey, Mr. Jackson. Mr. The Jackson 5, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We are doing pixel art today. Alright. One of these is going to be a different color, and I don't remember which one it is. Two of them are the same, and then one of them is different. Is that it? Yep, alright, so I could get rid of the concrete. I'll use wool and the terracotta. That's what it's called. Okay. And then we need black, a couple of grays, white. Alright, let's grab some of the colors from around here. So black, white, and let's get my different grays. My darker, my lighter, and then my lightest, I believe. And then I've also got white, of course. So dark to light there. We should be able to do this. No problem. How many pixels is that along? Can't be too many, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 12? So we definitely have room down here. I think I'm gonna start at the top. I'm gonna start at his little spikies. Alright. And hopefully I'm getting this right, because I'm literally just going off the one in my inventory right there. And he's kind of derpy. His eyes are right here. How odd. Let's take a look. Oh, he's adorable. Look at that on the map. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, little guy. Here, I'll bring him up here so he's a little closer. He's also got a mouth there. Oh, that works. That actually works perfect. I just gotta move it back one. There we go. Nice. Alright. So, some more here. 1, 2, 3 total. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, I forgot about blue, didn't I? Alright, I'll get blue in a second here. For now, we're gonna go down with this one. And how many pixels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least. Yeah, it's at least 6. I don't know. I'm not sure how many exactly yet. Oh, I can still see him on the bottom, actually. I could tell. Actually, no, I can't. That's too hard. Okay, block of lapis lazuli. That will be our blue. Alright. We're gonna use our lighter gray here. Yeah, this one's tough, isn't it? Let me pull up the image, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 2, 1, and then fill in the middle. Okay, cool. So this was already 6, 2, 1, and then the center. 7, 2, 1. Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. And then this gray went like so. We'll go off the image because it's a little less detailed. Just gonna make it easier for us. But it's this whole side right here. Alright. And the rest should be darker, according to the picture. Which I don't know how I feel about that. Let's take a look at our map here. I feel like it just looks bad. Maybe it's because of all the white showing. I'm gonna replace this with the lighter one. I know it's not accurate to the bucket in my hand, but it'll be accurate-ish to the image that I have on screen. So that's basically the same thing. And we're gonna fill in the rest with stone, because that is darker than the light gray concrete. Alright, cool. That should be our guy done. Look at him go. Oh wait, I need a goodbye. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, this one right here is gonna be the tough one. The Splatoon squid. So I'm gonna be doing that one for a while, I guess. While I'm doing that though, if anyone wants to leave any more suggestions, and we don't have to do pixel arts the whole night. I was thinking of switching to a proper building build. Like, here, before I pull up that image, let's go take a look around. Alright, I wanted to keep that. Like, in a previous stream, we built this cute little 60s style diner. Let's take a look at it. We did this last time too. So suggestions for more pixel art stuff or buildings like this. That was basically what I had as like a burger joint was the suggestion, and so I was like, cool, I could do that. I could work with this 60s diner style. Pool table, paintings on the wall, seating area, stools, a kitchen, fridge, stovetops, ovens. Got your, I don't know, flowers out front, pathways, and then outdoor eating, a bench, and finally the sign. And then yeah, this wasn't a previous stream or anything. This is just some other builds. This is my creative like test world where I just mess around with stuff basically, like commands or redstone or building, whatever I need really. So this is a little like interior I was working on because I don't think I'm the best at interiors. I think they're fun to look at, but I have trouble making them also useful. So I was just messing around. I made this log cabin, also not on stream, but I made it to post onto Instagram and TikTok. So you got the kitchen area, dining area, little reading nook. You got your bookshelves, closet under the stairs, just a couch. And then you got your desk to do whatever cartography work, your storage stuff, your bed, flowers outside the window, that kind of thing. So if you have suggestions for what to make for more pixel art or for just any buildings, I guess, any like general idea of something, we'll see what we could do. But yeah, let's pull up the squid. There he is. Let's make him a little bit bigger. Oh, not like that though. Remove that. Goodbye, axolotl. Alright, cool. So now I need the actual image of him. we? All right, cool. This one I don't think is gonna be so bad. It cuts off a little bit at the top and the bottom. I think it's just big mostly, so we just need to find the right colors first of all, and then also make it work in the way that we need it to. So let's grab some colors. We're gonna need orange, a lighter orange, and a darker orange. So I have my darkers and lighters right here. Oh wait. Are these two the same? Why did I think red sand was different? Let's do a little test over here. Those are exactly the same. Alright. So I guess some of the texturing on Magikarp failed before. I wonder if that was supposed to be darker or lighter. Doesn't matter now, I guess. This one is definitely a different color. The terracotta is darker, so we have our darker one and our lighter one. I guess red sand is supposed to be the most light one. And I could always resort to pink, I guess, for a super light color. What if I put some on top? Oh, that's all gonna turn into the same color, huh? Yeah, but if I do the orange wool on top, then it'll be highlighted. So I could just do the staircase trick that we learned before. Yep, and it's all one lighter color. Okay, cool. So then I'll get rid of the red sand. And I think we're gonna make him up in this corner. There's like a big space carved out there where you could lay him down. Did I ever finish this? Is there supposed to be a black outline there? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind. So he needs a black outline, he needs the orange, he needs white, and a couple of grays and some tan colors also. That is 2 shades of gray, so I'm gonna grab this, this, and this. And we're gonna organize them like so. And we'll grab whatever other color we need when we need it, I guess. I'll probably end up using birch. Alright, and he's gonna go up in this corner. So I guess we'll start with the leftmost point, which could probably be around here. Or I could start at the top right. That would be a lot easier. It does cut off there. So I have to presume a little bit that it kind of goes. How many blocks out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? I'm gonna say 13 blocks inwards. And we could start basically at the very top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And we're gonna go 2 more actually. Just so we have a little bit of a border still. There's a little white outline still that we're not gonna avoid basically. So now I just need to follow the pattern really. And hopefully he fits in. If not, I guess he could hide behind some other characters. So what is that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this next one is pretty long and I'm not sure, so we're gonna just go back up here real quick. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. This is where it cuts off, so I'm just assuming there. And then we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Epic. Then it's 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3, 2, 3. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. There's a 3 space gap there. Yeah. Then it's 2, 2, 2, 1. Nice. Squidge. Yeah. This is enormous, actually. He's definitely not gonna fit. But, we'll just hide him behind some other people. He'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5, 2, 4. Oh, I already did the 5. Sorry. 2, 4. 3 1s. 2, 1, 2. And then there's a little thing going on here. One, two, three, 2, 3. And then from this one going upwards. 1, 2, 3. Then it's 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. 2, 2, 1. 2, 3, 3. Oh yeah, he's getting a little close here. Yeah, and he's gonna go over for sure, because the next one is 1, 2, 3. Is that 3 or 4? Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Oh, it's supposed to end right there. Okay. Yeah, so we're having a little bit of a issue here, but nothing we can't come over. God, this squid is enormous. I guess I'll build over the Magikarp and then just destroy it afterwards, just so I could get the count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then that would be 4, 3, 2, 2. And then it's a couple of ones. How many? 3, so I got it right. Then it's 2, 2. And then it's a long one. So let's go back over here. Just going a couple downwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this should line up. It does not. Oh god. Alright, where'd I screw up? I'm not sure actually. Oh, here. This is where I screwed up. Definitely. It's 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. How did I do this? 4, 3, 2, 2. This is a fun part, checking your math. 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then it's 2 and 1, right? It's actually 2 and 2. Oh yeah, it is 2 and 2. Never mind. How did I do this? Then it should just be this going across. So this is not low enough by 1. But why? Four. Okay, hopefully if I rebuild it like this, I'll just figure it out along the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from the second one, we need to also have 4. 2, 3, 4. The fourth one goes 1 up. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that solve it? Oh, there we go. So I screwed up somewhere around here. Because this is all one thing now. And now this is disconnected. I just moved the problem. This is a part of that. Let's both go up 1, and then 2. 1, 2, 3. And then that one. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We're close. We're very close. We're just not quite there for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're so close. Why are we not there? 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess we're just moving this entire thing down by 1. I guess I screwed up somewhere along the way and I didn't realize, and this is where our issues are coming from. Alright. So that should now be right. Okay. And I'm gonna wait to get rid of that up there, but we will get rid of it in a while, and then Magikarp's tail will be freed. Let's work on his bottom little tentacle thing. So that's what we kind of started on here, unknowingly, this little tentacle thing. So it's 4. Then it makes this little odd shape. What is this? And this one goes down 2. Then 2 again. 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 2. 4 total. So there we go. And then from the 2 here, we're gonna go into the corner and place one down. Do 3. And this is the start to his other big, like, hand tentacle thing. I don't know. These are like his little feet ones, and then there's like hand ones. That's a hand one. These are little feet ones. We're getting back into the other hand. I guess we'll finish this little foot one and meet it way up there first. So we have 3, 3, 2, 1. And then that 1 is a part of a thing here. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, 2, 1, 2. Sorry, did I say 2, 2 and then not even do it? 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I don't remember what I said. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. That should be it. And we go up quite a way here, but I'm not sure how many pixels it is. Goes from there to there, so that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be it. Oh, look at that. It's kind of coming together there. This one is the biggest one yet. Jesus. I knew he was big, but I didn't realize how much bigger than everything else he was. Yeah. Anyways, I guess let's finish off this little thing. And we don't need to go the whole way because the shark is gonna cover a lot of it. So there's this one, and then it goes in, but I don't know by how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then it's 4, 3, 2. And I'm just gonna do that for now. Just to have a little bit of a reference point, but we probably won't need it at all. 3, then, oh, we start going up here. Should we though? Is this right? Oh, I'm building off the wrong one. There's that, and then 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2. Oh god. Then it goes 1 for a while. How many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 2. 2, 2, 3, 2. 1, 1, 1. And then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's 2, and then 3, and then it cuts off, unfortunately. So this is tough, actually, because now we're at the very bottom, aren't we? Let's go back over here and kind of go as far as we can with it. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it's 2 and 2 again, and then it's mystery. We don't know what's happening down there. So we're gonna have to figure something out. We're gonna have to make it up, basically, all for ourselves. Can I just do that? Can it be that easy, please? Yeah, I can. That looks great. Oh my god, that looks fantastic. Okay, cool. Very, very epic indeed. Let's get some more black around his eyeballs, and we'll start with those, I guess. Or you know what? We could do like brown terracotta or something. Yeah, that's good. At least for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go to this area here. And that's a good starting point. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that one was 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 again. 1, 2, 2. 1. Here, this one goes down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. Oh, that can't be right. It's supposed to end up here? How? 1, 2. It's supposed to end like here. Maybe I severely messed this up in a way I don't know about. It looks alright. It looks good though. So I don't know what the issue is. Um, what would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No idea. I'm gonna go on like things aren't bad. It's gonna go 2 higher here. And then 2 higher again. No, just 1 higher. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. I was counting it wrong. Oh, it's because I haven't filled this in, have I? Yeah. I guess before I do some of this other stuff, I need to fill in the brown part, which is tough because I'm screwing something up and I don't want to start over. Two, two, and that's a couple down. Two, couple down, two. Yeah, it's trying to lead down into it down here, but that's just not how it goes. All right, new idea. What if we just did our own thing? That would work, right? Yeah, it'll work. I'm gonna go up here like everything's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 and 4. I'm always confused on this. 4, I think, and then 3. Then it's a big drop by 3. Screw it. Put 1 there anyways. Alright, and then at the top corner, it's a little divider between the eyes. So you could tell that they are in fact different eyeballs. Alright, that part was easy at least. This is like getting more and more complicated the more it goes on. Alright, and we're just gonna fill that in with the brown terracotta. Give him little poop brown eyes, just like me. Perfect. One, two, three. Alright. It's not gonna be a perfect replication, but that's pretty freaking good, I think. Alright? It's just my humble opinion, but I think it looks great. I'm kind of just making up my own thing now. Which is not very good. Back to black. Yeah, that's 5 there. 1. Oh, the Minecraft music just started and it got, like, creepy. Oh, that's the divider. Oh, this should be, like, here. Yeah. Yes. Okay. How am I doing it this wrong? There's just no freaking way. Honestly, at this point, this is about to be good enough. We really are just making our own thing at this point. Yep. Alright, here we go. Oh, there should be more of the lighter gray in there. Oh, that might be way too much. I've like really lost it on this one. I Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. I tried to match it and that's not working out really. And this is the other hard part. I think that's probably what makes it so hard, is that they have way more colors than I do. This sucks so much. I really wish that I had more. Just more colors. Alright. I am barely scraping by, so let's just... And I'm just gonna fill this all in birch for now. And then I'm going to get rid of that horrible black line on top of the Magikarp's tail. Looking alright though, so far. You could definitely tell what it's supposed to be. It's like, it's coming together. Alright, cool. Cool. Squid. Oh. I think that one stays blank. Yeah. It's kind of unfortunate. Does it stay blank? I don't know, because I already got rid of the line. So, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. In either case, he's got a little thing going on, so we're good. I might just fill this all in with orange and then add detail. That might be easier. Let's do our command block. Let's replace the air. We need our coordinates. Yeah, I don't need that actually. I just need this corner. Alright. Oh. Oh, because I don't have chat on. Yeah, it keeps doing that error. I don't know what that's about. Anyways. Gonna replace this first one. Do. With that, get rid of the slash fill there. Done. And we're gonna grab another corner. Let's say about right there. Grab our coordinates. Copy them. Get rid of that. And check this out. We're gonna replace the air with orange wool. So orange, oops, caps lock. Orange wool, replace air. Done. Nice. Okay, and now I just need to do this. Get rid of the little bit that's gonna make it to the outside, which is very little in the grand scheme. I don't like that that keeps showing up there. Do I have a weird, like, resource pack or something? No, I have the fabric mods, but that's it. Oh, and this too. Cool. Nice. Oh, look at him. Alright. That is a lot easier than doing what I was gonna do, but... Here, let's do this also. It would have been so much easier to just make him orange. Here, I'm not even gonna look at it anymore. I know that it gets darker around here. I'm just gonna go for it. And then the rest gets to be orange wool. And we're gonna see how that looks in a second here when it's all filled out. Let's mess with these a little bit. I think probably going like this. It's going to help it. Maybe it needs a little shadow under here. Yeah, I think that looks good. And then there. It could go up the right side, I guess, just as long as it stops right about there. Yeah, that's good. And you know what? That's not even too far off from the image itself. I will tell you what. Just to add more detail. Let's try and do it a little bit more like the image. And get rid of this and place the terracotta there in its place. We are just doing our own thing though, so it doesn't need to be exactly like it. But I think that's good. This is a good shadow color. I might bring it down more like the image and then try and figure out something else to be even darker down here. Because he does kind of have a shadow here, doesn't he? And then just the last couple on this side. Alright. Should be good to go. And we'll just see how it turns out. Genuinely, I have no idea how it's gonna look, but I'm hoping it's gonna be alright. At least enough. And then we'll see what we could use to make this even darker over here. Not the worst. It could use some touch-ups. Like this right here goes out way too far. Chill out. Yeah, and you know what? It could go even further still. Yeah, better. Now I need it to get darker down here. What do I have? Can I use dirt? Is that gonna look alright there? That might work. If I had a darker one. You know what? I'm gonna use a brown terracotta from earlier. Alright, I think I got the general idea. I don't know how well that works. Yeah. I think the biggest offender is that I just don't have as much space like to play with as I would have liked. Like space? Sorry, no, not space. Colors. There's just not enough colors that I could use. I'd have to do the staircase method all the time. And I don't really want to do that, TBH. So although our little squid kid looks real cool right here, I think it could definitely look better. And it could really benefit from having more colors available to us. I just wish that the main color that a block gives is actually what appeared on the map. Instead, it kind of generalizes the colors into like, you're a darker orange, you're a lighter orange, and you're orange. And then you get to be black, you get to be white, you get to be gray, you get to be light gray. And there's no other like nuance to the matter. It's like you're either gray or dark gray or light gray, and that's it. Those are your options, and it doesn't really matter if you fall somewhere in between. You're just one of those three. He might honestly look better with just the orange. I'm gonna definitely get rid of the brown on the bottom of his little tentacle things here, but cool. So now, boom, 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 boom. Get rid of all of this. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Okay, cool. So now he is kind of just behind his fit. I like how his little tentacle here kind of just turns into the Magikarp's tail. Like they fit together so nicely. It's insane that that wasn't planned. They really just fit onto each other like that. That's crazy. Wild. Anyways, I was thinking of using either jungle or oak for this part just to get some detail in here. That's too dark. Okay, switching to oak. That's basically the same thing, which is annoying, but whatever. Yeah, this didn't work out. Put it back. Alright. And then change this back. Yeah, unfortunately super undetailed, but I already messed up that part earlier with the eyeballs, and I didn't want to get into that. And yeah, this one's just a little unfortunate, sadly. He could do better if I had more time and I had planned it better, but I didn't. So that sucks. If I had gotten my colors a little better sorted at the start, then we would have been better off. But I don't think this is bad. What I am thinking about is, first of all, how is there so much dark gray there and not there? Let's add more white. Yeah, no dark gray here. I don't like that. Not a fan. I could stay there. Just the rest of this is a no-no for me. I think this is our guy. There's not a lot of room here, and Without a lot of colors to work with, I think this is the best that we're gonna get. But yeah, that's not bad. We got the axolotl, we got Mario Frog, we got the squid, the little squid kid guy. Other suggestions? Um, yeah, let me get a drink of water and whatever else. I wanted to do a big, like, actual building, so I might try and come up with something if I don't get nothing else. Mm. And you know what? I just realized on the other squid here, the one from Stardew Valley, there's still some blocks left on him, so let's take care of that. And the tuna. There it is. Yeah, there they are. I like the squid. I think he looks cool anyways. I wish we could have done more with him, but it is what it is, you know? He looks fine. At the end of the day, he still looks good. We put effort into it and we got it done. So any other ideas? Any other aquatic friends to add to the list here? And I guess I'll go take a look around, try and get some inspiration. What do I build? Yeah, no one's saying nothing, so I'm a little at a loss here. Some blocks are they're kind of freaking out, and I'm not sure why. Seems to be these like 2D ones. The ones that aren't actual blocks, but the ones that are like two images intersecting. Like all the flowers, basically. Everything else seems mostly fine. Hmm. What do I build, folks? I got the itch to build. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to make. I'm just kind of running around right now. Hmm. Ah, I don't know what to make. Let me Google some stuff, I guess. Because I don't know what to make here. Things to build in Minecraft. Cool things to build in Minecraft when you are bored. A castle build. A classic. Mansion, of course. A town. Very basic so far. Modern city. Very basic. Minecraft farm build. Cool garden. Famous landmark. A fountain. Fountains are cool. Underground city. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. You need a good cave for it though, and this is an older world, so I'd have to travel for a good cave. Pyramid, that would take way too long just to do the actual pyramid bit. Arch build. It's very non-specific. Library. A library. I can make a cool looking library. Yeah, a library. Guess I should think about where I want to make it and how I want it to look. I could clear out an area around here by the log cabin, I guess. There's also this giant looming shadowy thing in the background, so maybe somewhere else. Ooh, that was weird. The water. I could build it back here. It's not a lot of land to work with, though. I mean, how big is this? How big was that over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Let's say 25. About 25 blocks and then some. And I was thinking of building here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I could build something here, but I'm also gonna be right on the water, and I don't know how I feel about that. That would definitely get in the way. I need somewhere that's like flat and without water. I guess I could make an area like that. I could like demolish these buildings or whatever. This area is fine, I guess. Or what if I just filled up the water? That's like nice and flat right there. Like just from this point. Oh, chat is disabled. What if I did just commands? Slash fill. Nope, caps lock. And then I went over to say here-ish. And we're gonna say grass replace water, and hopefully that works. What did I do? Why is it filling up like that? Why is it being weird? Oh, because it did actual grass. Oh, I need like grass block. There we go. And now I have a million seeds. Alright, interesting problem. I have a million seeds. But I have a nice open area. Let's just make it a little more natural. We're gonna do the same thing, basically. We're gonna go to here. Am I screwing? How am I? Oh, I did the exact same thing. There we go. Oh, and then same thing, just replace air. Oh, oh, but that's too high. Uh-oh. God. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Air is going to... Nope. Air is not gonna go there. Air is going to go here. And it is going to replace grass block. Cool. This needs to be on 62, first of all. Wrong. And we're gonna replace air, and then we're gonna replace dirt. And we're also going to replace water and air again. What is over there? Gravel, I could see. What is this? Grass. Everything? Cool. Jeez, man. Alright, and this we're gonna hopefully make a little more natural looking. Oh, same thing, replace sand. Alright, and then we're going to not do that. I did it again. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Start right here, Control Shift, left, exit out, new coordinates in, Control A, Control C. Get rid of those ones. X. Hopefully that works. I don't know why it's doing that. Nope. Oh god. Grass underscore air. Nice. Okay. Grass block replace water. Water again? Why is there still water there? Okay, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, this is acting weird. I don't know what's going on. And then there's this mess to deal with. Ugh. And I don't know what all these mistake things it's calling me out for are. New coordinates. Copied. Grass block replace water. New coordinates are going to be that, Control A, Control C, enter, epic. And we're also going to replace stuff like sand, gravel. No, nothing? Is there any more air pockets? What is that, seaweed? Seagrass? Oh, seagrass is one word for some reason. Is it tall seagrass? Yes, it is. There we go. All that for 2 blocks, by the way. Okay. Do I keep going? I don't know. I'm still getting all these weird things. Do I have a command block that's like not working somewhere? Let me look around. Where are my command blocks that I could think of? I've got a few going around the place. There's a command block. Yeah, there's some over here. These ones need to stay though, because those are making sure. I mean, at some point they were making sure it was always daytime. That's that. Yep. That's good too. These ones are fine. I remember that one. Um, Here's one. Unconditional needs redstone. I don't know. Destroy it. There's one down here. That's probably... This one might be the cause. Jesus, where is it? It's somewhere in the middle here. Is it under this? If I just destroyed that, then would we be fine? No, the error code is still appearing, so it wasn't that either. What could it be? I think there's one over here too. And you know what I'm thinking of just now? Why did I not just turn the weather cycle off and the daylight cycle? Because that's what some of these command blocks are doing. There's one over here. Yep. Alright, I'll just get rid of whatever command blocks that I see. But I don't... Is that the issue? God. Alright, let's go back, because I know I skipped some on purpose. Got rid of the one down there. There were 4 right here, but I know none of them are the issue. I'm gonna destroy them anyways. I don't remember using any more anywhere else. Actually, I did talk about these 2. Yep. So there's that. Oh, there's 2 down here. Totally forgot about them. This didn't use any. I didn't use any over here. And it's still going. What else could it be? I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna go right here. Control V. Control X. Grab those coordinates. Copy that. And I probably will not be able to make it all the way across because that's too many blocks, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, it actually worked? That's insane. I didn't expect it to. Okay, hold on, go back. Because I didn't even copy that because I didn't think it would work. And we're gonna also replace any air, any... How did I do that? No! How did it get it right the first time? There we go. I just lifted the ground. Okay, air is also gonna replace... Air replace... dirt. And then also grass again, because this is not working out. Okay. Now, do it again. Make them both at 62. Grass block replace water. Sounds good to me. Now we are going to replace tall seagrass. And now regular seagrass. And sand. And gravel. And air. Oh, I guess the sand one didn't work. There we go. Alright, I think that covers all our bases. That I basically just invented a super flat. Why I didn't just go on a super flat world, I do not know. Let's get rid of this. No water for you. Alright, fine, water. Ah, okay. Jesus. Now... Oh, my cat wants to leave. He was in here the whole time. Hold on. Let me get that guy. Alrighty. Start building for real, huh? I will turn off my stupid chat thing since it keeps giving me these error messages I don't care about. And I think I want a dark oak library, so I'm gonna need bookshelves. I'm gonna want looms. Definitely a cartography table at some point. And what do I want the outside to look like? It should be something like grand, you know? Let's open Opera GX. Library. I think I'm only gonna get lame stuff. I kind of want a cool looking library from the outside. The inside is easy, it's books. Hmm. I'm a little unsure. Maybe, maybe something a little more gothic. Just so we could add lots of details. Let's get white. Oops. That's on Opera. White stained glass panes. Let's grab stairs and slabs. And let's also grab trapdoors. And fences. Alright. These are our base blocks, I guess. I'm gonna want some kind of stone or something for the outside to break up all the wood that we're about to use. So from the outside, how do we want our windows? If we're going gothic, we might want to go like tall, just to make them look cooler. And we could add more as a result. Hmm. And let's get rid of the fence post for now. And we're also going to get rid of these three since we're only working on the outside. I think stone bricks is probably the way to go. Kind of basic, but I think it'll work out in our favor. Now if I do this, oh, here's where it's gonna get epic. Are you ready for this? Oh, but that doesn't work there. Okay, okay, just full blocks then. And then on this side, same deal. Is this one farther out? Yeah, it is. Okay. I was wondering, what is the difference here? Because it looks weird. It looks, they're not the same. That's why. Hmm. I think I just destroyed that and then did the exact same thing. I don't know what I'm going for with this, really. I might just leave it as that for now and maybe come back to it later. But I like this. You get good depth with this. And here, we could do that. Make it full blocks. And then this is where we could bring our dark oak fences in. Because then we could go bam, 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 bam. You know? Bam, 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 bam. That looks pretty epic. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. Maybe we should get a spruce one instead. Or maybe birch, since it'll stand out more. Birch and dark oak, or birch and spruce, either or, really. Those are a good combo. Hmm. I don't know how I feel. I think it's alright. Here. Let's just continue. We'll do one on either side of it. So we're gonna need 3 more than this, and some of this action. Boom, boom, wham, bam. And then same thing over here. The block, the step, the wall. Oh, a little bit of lag or something. And then we're gonna bring the fence up, of course. I think I like that. Thing is, how do I turn this into like a proper building, right? I think I could do one more going this way, and then I gotta make like an actual door, which I'm not so sure about. Wait, should there be... Yeah, what am I doing here? Should be on either side of this. Makes no sense otherwise. Yeah, those ones gotta stay blank. Oh, that's a little high. Not bad so far. I need an actual entrance now, which is what I'm afraid of. If I had started higher up, then I would have liked to have steps up front. Maybe I could still add steps. I kind of don't want this to be a super massive building, but at the same time, I'm getting ideas in my brain right now, and they're all saying this would be so excellent if it was large and in charge. So let's just go wild. Get some... Oh, I was using infested stone bricks that whole time. Oh, but only for... Oh, yeah, but I only used it on like 3 blocks. Okay, that's okay. Just get rid of those real quick. Don't want any issues down the line. Alright. I kind of want a ramp and stair combo. It's gonna be kind of hard to pull off. Oh, that's not right. Sorry, hold on. Ugh. There we go. I mean, it's not a lot, but I don't want to make it go, like, way out there. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. And then... we could have our big, like, proper entrance right here. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to fill that in also. And I will do fences on either side. This one should be thicker. Hold on now. It should be that thick, approximately. Because now we can do this. And then this will be an actual full block. This will be the fence posts. And then this could be walls. So we'll do the same thing here. And then I guess on the inside we need something to like cover this up. So I'm thinking just pillars here instead. So we don't need people seeing that what's it called? We don't need like blocks right here, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because that'll screw up the whole thing. You know? It'll turn them into fence posts instead of like the actual wall that it is. And then this is where I wish I could do like glass doors or something. 'Cause those would look so lovely there. I guess let me grab... Freaking out here, hold on. White stained glass again. That's not gonna work, is it? Oh, that's annoying. Oh, and it's a middle one too. Oh, that's so annoying. Shoot, I kind of want to push this whole thing one block over. Or one block farther out that way. Either way. Unless I don't make the door centered. If I make the door just like right here. No, this sucks. If I did make the door one more block wide, what would that look like? No, I can make it one shorter. This would work. And it would look great. Does that work still? I want to say yes, because I'm lazy. We could just move on to the interior for now. So... how's this gonna work? That's gonna go like that. And we're gonna go something like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I need a way to like do a corner here. Yeah, like that. And then I'll do another window. Right. We love those windows. Yeah. And then I need these going up all the sides. Just woke up from a nap. Oh, hey. When did you send that? Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. I hope that just sent, because I've only just seen the message now. But hey, welcome to the stream. I hope, like I said, that was just sent. Because I've not missed a message like that for a while, so I've been on a little bit of a good streak. Alright, not this way. It is gonna go that way. There's no room. Maybe 2 minutes ago? Okay, so I'm late, but I'm not that late. Is what I'm hearing. You know what? I'm just gonna grab the coordinates for this one. I'm gonna stand right here. Do my thing. Slash. Oh, I turned it off. Slash fill coordinates. Control C. Oh, why does it go to up? That's so annoying. 62. And we are going to have oak, wood. What is it? Oh, it's just oak. Oak planks replace grass block. Boom. Perfect. How much of the stream did you miss? Well, I was doing pixel art earlier. You missed that. Oh, why did I start so high here? The floor should be down here on this level. Here, turn F3 off and turn chat off. Yeah, you missed out on the pixel art stuff. I'll go over there right now and give you a peek at what all was missed out on. Not too much, really. But right now we are making a pretty big library. Yeah. So I've been asking for some ideas, haven't gotten anything really, but I decided a library would be good, so that's what I went with. As for the pixel art, no spoilers, but so what we did. So on top of Magikarp, the tuna, the squid, and the Terraria shark, we added Frog Mario, an axolotl, and a squid kid. So, if I grab a map. Ta-da! Yeah. That's about it. And you missed out on me freaking out doing the squid. Just not really freaking out, just having anxiety about it and being like, oh god, I'm screwing everything up because I started realizing around the time I was doing the eyes that something about him is off and I'm not sure what. So that's cool, bruh. Thanks, bruh. Also, I haven't drank as much water as I usually do during streams. I might be a little bit dehydrated. Anyways, we are moving back to the mansion. Mansion? Sorry, library. We have our log cabin there, the interior behind it, this weird building, the 60s diner building, and then we're working on our library right now. Speaking of which, we're gonna fill up these walls. Oh, and this is the cool thing too, since I'm using oak, I didn't even think about this, but the top of the bookshelf texture is also oak wood, so very epic. And then this is the other cool trick if you didn't know. You can use looms when they're placed sideways like that to look like they are empty bookshelves. Because they match the texture. And then what I was thinking for down here was a bunch of desks. Missed you freaking out. I wasn't like freaking out, alright? Don't get too excited. I was just being a little anxious is all. Anxious? Oh wait, that doesn't, yeah, that doesn't work. Alright. There we go. Yeah, the top part of this is not the same as oak wood, so we can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, that's so unfortunate for this. Alright, we're gonna have to find a clever way of hiding that. Maybe we can do something like this. And We could use wall, I guess. Is this structural? I don't think it should be structural. No, 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 no. That's a mistake. It should exist, though, in some fashion. That fits pretty nicely, actually. And then we'll do the same here, except it'll be slightly shorter. Nice. That works. And actually, I think if I use a wall, then... Oh, it does do that. That looks so excellent when it's like that. Except that doesn't really help this situation. So unfortunately, I think we gotta leave it as is. Alright, and then the thing I was thinking of for down here, like I was about to say earlier, was a couple of desks just to study. This is like the little study area. Need a slab. Could have a couple in the corner. Beautiful. Thank you. So maybe I don't need a slab. It's a little big. And then we could work out some chair ideas later. How am I gonna do this? Maybe just like that. Little one in the corner. We'll have one. That. Smaller. Just a couple little desks here. Could do a little corner desk, I guess. And can I fit a cartography table in there? Because that was kind of the whole idea. This faces the same way any way I go, actually. So maybe if I just have a block there. Or anything else. It doesn't work like that, does it? And it goes up. Oh, why does it go up? That's ugly. But it matches on top like that. I don't like it. Alright, maybe cartography table is off the table. We could have some other lonesome desks here. Alright, now to make chairs. Let's grab... Not a... Well, we could do... Let's do acacia and also warped wood. And we'll do that for the seats. And we're gonna want doors. I don't think that works. Not even like that. Maybe if it was the same type of wood. Is that... Those are almost chairs. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'll throw a couple of these around the place. Just for some lighting. I know especially near the windows it won't be necessary, but the whole point in having windows is because this is such a large build. I'm gonna need lots of light, and it's better than like torch spam or whatever, you know? Here, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get rid of those ones and this one. And I'm gonna add some green carpet actually. Because this place is looking a little sorry. Here, actually. Oh, I need that. We're gonna get brown carpet right here for the front entrance, like a welcome mat or something. It's looking cute so far. Thank you. I'm gonna need more books. I think for this area, this should just be the typical, like, tall bookshelves. I don't know how far apart I want them to be. Maybe 3 blocks apart so they match up with this. Then I have room on top to build whatever. Oh yeah, that first one could stay actually. Yeah, 2 blocks, that's enough. And then we're gonna need more wood, of course. Here. I'm gonna make things very easy on myself. Why is it doing that? Oh, because I'm not on a block? Because it's invisible, maybe? Alright, we'll start over here. There we go, grab that, copy it. Come back over here, the block exists now, so... There. This is at 64 for some reason, keep it at 62. Wait, what? That's not right, is it? Yeah, I'm on 65 right now. Both of those are wrong. We're gonna have oak planks replace air. Copy it in case things go awry, which they have. And we're gonna reverse that. Air replace oak. Where is it? Blanks. And then the same thing, but go to 64. Copy it, paste it. Cool. I'm gonna do this, and boom. Nice. I'm back. What's up? How's it going? I was just doing a little bit of commands there to fill in the oak wood. Where was chat settings? Off. No, that's not off. There we go. This is where we're at right now. You've got your front area, big windows, big step up. You got your ramp and your stairs. Come inside. I guess there should be like a reception desk area, huh? That could be over here. Like, not really a reception area, but like leave your book or leave your, yeah. Like, leave your previous book and this is where you stop to check out a new one. Oh, nice. Oh, this one doesn't work. Empty, empty, empty. Nice. Not doing map art anymore because the squid is still in the corner. No, I finished the squid. At least as much as I'm gonna finish it. But yeah, I'm not doing map art no more. This is where we ended. We added Frog Mario, the Axolotl, and the squid. But yeah, he's still... Oh! In the corner of the stream. Please be more specific because... Yeah, because I'm stupid. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, yeah. That's how the map art turned out. We're now working on a library over here. Yeah, it's alright. Just lots of times people leave chat messages and there's just not enough info for me to go on, and especially with chat delay, half the time I don't know what people are talking about at all. Let's just get rid of this for now. I'm gonna steal a little idea I saw in a Hermitcraft video. This was by Vintage Beef. I just remembered this. We're gonna do this. Oh. And then... Oh, not like that. Yeah, like that. Cool. And now you've got a little thing there. That's about it, really. Hey, welcome back. How's it going? Yeah, and maybe a few more of those. Maybe we could have one that like connects to different sides. Like, hmm, how would that go? Oh, you know what? There's not enough space. It would not work. Okay, cool. Very epic. And another ladder there. Oh, I see chat moving. Hold on. One more. Streamlabs really doesn't like you today. Is something wrong now? It doesn't, but what's wrong? Is it the lag? Because I'm pretty sure that's a Minecraft thing. If you're seeing... Oh, it looks fine on Streamlabs. Oh, there was a spike. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a Minecraft thing, though. Just because I have a lot going on in this world. Isn't that right, guys? They know. Desync? Uh, that's unfortunate, actually. Yeah, that sucks. But anyways, let's make a little desk over here. No, I'm gonna grab slabs. Don't worry about it too much. Your mic is not synced with your voice. Oh, really? That kind of is an issue, though. Maybe I've got too much going on Streamlabs. Yep, goodbye. This thing, goodbye. I think those are the only two things I could really afford right now. Found some new cat memes. Did you now? Yeah, I don't know what to do with this area. Ready for some forts? Oh yeah. I'm ready to knight some forts tomorrow. As long as everyone else doesn't mind carrying, because I suck at that game and the lag does not help. But other than that, yep. I'm ready to go. Peachy keen. I wonder why your system lags, because your parts are completely fine. Maybe you just need more RAM because streaming or something. Maybe? I really don't know. In like 3.5 weeks, I'll be able to upgrade my system, so we'll see. We'll see what I could do about all this. For now, it's a struggle. It really is. I know one of the worst offenders is I have terrible Wi-Fi, but I really have no idea what I could do about that. Alright, I'm gonna make these one longer. The best you could do is plug your PC with the Ethernet cable so your Wi-Fi is directly connected to the PC, but you'd have to move your PC if the router isn't in your room. Well, funny you should mention that because my PC is already connected to the Ethernet, so sounds like I am out of luck anyways. I'm gonna move these one over closer to the desk over here. Yeah, but my PC is already on Ethernet, so I don't know. I really don't know. Which is too much work. Yeah, but it's already done though. And it was too much work, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, because it's already done. Start a GoFundMe for better Wi-Fi for you. Yeah, that'll be my like stream thing. That'll be my like donation goal or whatever. I'll just be like, please, for the love of God, donate so I could get better Wi-Fi. Please, please, please. I need better Wi-Fi. That'll be my whole thing. This whole back wall is just gonna be books. It's gonna be epic. Yeah. Anyways, if you guys want to support me, you know, if you guys want to support me getting better Wi-Fi, go down to my Patreon in the description. No, I don't have a Patreon. Um, in the description down below. Blah 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 blah. $2 for every hour you're in my stream. You can't watch otherwise. Yeah, I'll start charging people. That's how I'll get more viewers. If you want to watch my stream where I'm not talking most of the time because I'm focused on trying to make something, then you're gonna have to pay up, buddy. Sorry, I'm broke, can't pay anything. Yeah, relatable. I'm broke, can't get good Wi-Fi. I think that's most people's story, probably. Sorry, I'm broke. I have no idea how I'm gonna finish this, by the way. Pay with your blood. Yeah, give me your blood. I'm sure we could figure something out. Hmm. Need something to split it up a little better. That'll do. How much? Yeah. How much is like one little thing of blood worth? I don't know. How are we measuring blood, by the way? You're not supposed to say yes to that. Sorry, I'm so low energy right now, but that's funny. So, how much then? How much for the blood? Hey, that's not funny. You shouldn't joke about that. Oh, here's what I'll do. Alright, I have an idea for this, like, sloping upwards, but I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It's my job, no! What if you're offending a diabetic vampire? That's so true. Think about other people. Think about how your words and actions affect people, for real. Alright, this should be the lowest this gets, I guess. Y'all are acting goofy. Dracula's coming for you. You made his son cry. Okay. And? Sorry to the diabetic vampires. I'm sorry. Apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, women. That's such a classic. How do you feel about owning this type of magazine? Don't you want to say sorry to all the women or whatever his mom says? He's like, sorry, women. Such a classic. Oh, that goes the whole way down when it should not. Oh, fell down. Yeah, anyways, have y'all ever seen that? The Diary of a Wimpy Kid? I don't remember which one. It's one of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. And it's Roderick. He has a adult magazine, I'm pretty sure. And his mom's like scolding him about it in front of his friends. And she's like, you should apologize to the women of the world or whatever for owning something like this. And he's like, sorry, women. It's a pretty classic scene. Changed cinema history. It changed cinematography forever. Words. I'm very tired right now. Like, it's all just kicking in at once. My eyeballs feel so heavy, but I want to finish the library. Minecraft music goes hard. It does, doesn't it? It's going kind of crazy goofy right now. It's very epic. Is that one taller? It is. Wait, why can't this one be taller? Should these two be the same height? It looks weird. Maybe this one should be that tall and this one should stay that tall. I think that's better. What time tomorrow do we start? I should have asked before. Oh yeah, 5:30. Same time, any stream, unless I say otherwise. It's always 5:30, man. (5:30 p.m. PST). That's always the time. And this should be one taller, I think. That's what it looks like. Okay, I'll have to work out earlier because I might not be done working out at 5:30, so I'll do it earlier, that way I don't miss it. Nice. Good planning ahead. Also, I appreciate that, moving your schedule around so that we could fort those nights, or whatever. What did you say? Night those forts. Either forting those knights or knighting those forts. You said knighting those forts. Either of them I think works. I think knighting those forts works better. Anyways, I was thinking to myself, like, why am I so tired right now? And I know the answers because I went to bed at like 1 in the morning. Because I got all excited yesterday because I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's my day off tomorrow. I could do whatever I want. And then I stayed up till like 1 a.m. and then I woke up at like 6:30, so I got like 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, that's some quick maths for you. But basically, I didn't get a lot of sleep and it's all now just crashing and burning. What time is it? 8:10? I gotta hurry this up. I got Z's to be catching. I got you know, to catch up on. I got places to and I got things to I, I got places to and things to That's so stupid. Oh, that's funny. I like that. That's dumb. And you know what I just thought of? What's that one episode of SpongeBob where I don't even know if like anyone's saying anything weird, but I just think of Plankton saying "you what?" in like a very specific way. When I think of like SpongeBob characters saying something weird, I think of when SpongeBob's hallucinating and there's all those Krabby Patties like talking to him, but it's the people. He's just hallucinating that they're Krabby Patties. But I think at some point Plankton probably misunderstands or mishears something or something to that effect, and he just goes, "Yo, what?" In that voice that only his voice actor could do. I don't know his name, but it's such an iconic voice. I feel like I could kind of do the guy imitating him where he's like he's got all the SpongeBob toys on his door frame and he's like jellyfishing, jellyfishing, SpongeBob, SpongeBob. And then he gets to Plankton and he's like, the formula, the formula. And the way he says it every time makes me laugh so hard. Oh, what are you building? Hey, sorry, I've been talking to myself for a while because I'm sleep deprived. I'm making a library right now. This is what we're working on here. This is our little library. And by little, I mean pretty large and in charge library. It's like 2 stories almost. You got your little study area down here, and these like walls of bookshelves. And then you've got your kind of smaller bookshelves. This is like maybe your kids section or something. And then like the grandiose, this giant massive wall of books next to these other super tall bookshelves. But this one goes all the way up. And I'm realizing I missed an entire line somehow. Oh wait, how did I do this? Oh god. That didn't happen. Nothing to see here. Move along, folks. Move along. Move along, citizen. Nothing to see. That's a support beam. That's what it is. So we need to work on lighting for one thing. And also, let me grab that. Oh, give me. Wow, this looks bad. Okay, support beam, what are you even doing with your life? Oh, that was like, ooh, that was necessary. So... Alright. You could have these little spruce support beams. Oh, but there's no space. Oh, God. Why did I do this in such a way? Okay, screw it. It's gonna stay like that. No support beams on the other side. It's okay. It's fine. They don't need them over there. They're better off without them. Alright. Now, to avoid torch spam, let's go ahead and just Perfect. You know what, this whole thing, I don't need to, like, pick and choose. Just make it the entire way across. Perfect. It's getting more lit up, but it needs more still, especially here in the back. Maybe, oh, you know what would be better than lanterns? I always forget that we have candles now. Right, and you also need to light them. Alright. Let's grab some pots. Pots are like the classic thing, because pots are like cups. That's like classic, add some detail to your build. When the heck did they add candles? They added them in which update was that? Good question. It was the first Caves and Cliffs update, I think. Yeah. I think it was part 1 of Caves and Cliffs, they added candles. Because they were showing, yeah, because they were showing off, I remember now. I remember the specific video. They were showing off the Warden way before he even got delayed the first couple of times. But the very first showcase of the Warden, in the same room, they had candles. And when that update came out, the Warden had been delayed, but we had candles. Can I do that? No, that doesn't work. Yeah, this one has it already. Oh, that's a little awkward. I'm gonna leave it there. So behind on Minecraft stuff. Pots are like cups. Yeah. No, they are though. This is like classic, add some detail to your build. I want to light it up more, but I don't think this place would benefit from more carpet. Is that the only one not lit? I thought it would be fine if some were lit and some weren't, but since it's the only one that's not, it just looks out of place. Oh, it is lit. Oh, this one isn't. That's fine. Is this one down here lit? Yeah, it is. Alright, do it. Is this done? It definitely has a roof. Maybe a skylight. I like this. On the side, these big tall windows that get larger as they go back. You can add a lantern on the roof on the back. I could do that. What it also needs in the back is some more detail in terms of like sticking out from the wall. Because it is pretty disgusting right now how there's none at all whatsoever. So let's grab this and maybe even this. Oh, I don't like that at all. Alright, it's just gonna, yep, go one higher. Yeah, giant square builds, not great. You typically don't want to do this. What I've just done. That Minecraft music is going hard right now. This is the kind of music you put behind that one guy who's like, y'all mind if I praise the Lord? And he starts dancing. Wait, how did I get 2 on this side, but I can't on that side? Is it not lined up? It's not. Wait, how did I do that? It's actually not lined up. How did I do this? These windows are all wrong. Oh, I must be tired. Alright. Problem is being solved. Perfect. Now it lines up. Minecraft music making me sleepy. Don't say that. I'm already tired. I'm gonna fall asleep right here. Maybe add a pattern with slabs in the back, a symbol of the library. That's not a bad idea, actually. I like the feedback. I think this place could benefit from a giant skylight. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what we're gonna do. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna bring some more natural light into this setting. Don't you know, I'm absolute expert. No pun intended. Or pun not included. I don't think I understand this sentence. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Don't you know I'm absolute expert, pun not included. I don't get it. What does a book look like? Should make it book shaped, maybe. Oh, here's what I'll do. Stripped dark oak log, right? And oops, pick that up. We'll do it in a book shape. Yeah, that's what I figured, that it was absolute because of my name, but I don't get anything like past that, unfortunately. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit scuffed. Uh-oh. Ew. Oh, that's better. I don't like it. It's not book-shaped enough. It kind of gets the idea across, but not really. Art is not perfect by its design, but perfect by the way the person had the passion to make it. I don't have the passion right now. I have the passion to go to sleep. I have the passion to... That's me right now. Oh, it's way better in here with this. It does look a little odd, though. Make some supports on top. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Is that enough? I think that's enough. Do this. Alright, and then same thing on the inside, on the under bits. Just so it looks like it's actually trying to be supported instead of just chilling there. Yeah, I think that's good. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Sleep is art, what do you mean? Well, I guess sleep in an artistic way and you got it, but I don't know. Couldn't be me. What if I just left it open? That's even worse. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this backside. It's just one giant square and it's really horrifying, really. Really, really, really. Why'd I say it so much? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Herm. Oh, and speaking of which, this belongs here too. No! Oh yeah, there isn't one on this side. Wait, how is that possible? Wait, what? 2 blocks apart. Oh, because there's a window over here. Oh, that's why. Library. True. So true. I don't like the backside, but I think other than that, it's done. Question mark. Library. I think we did it, fellas. What do we think? Comments, concerns, questions? Anyone concerned? Anyone got questions? Comments, mayhaps? You can always come back to it. True. I can always come back to it. But I would also like to post it later on to like Instagram or something. Do another, what's it called? Another time lapse. That's the word I'm looking for. Do another time lapse of it. Looks good. Back just needs something, but can wait till later. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with the back right now. Kind of a mystery. But I think that's good. Thoughts? Anyone else? Anything? I'm gonna press stop recording on this. Huh. Jeez. Anyone else? Jesus, I am really tired. Why? Especially like this. I talked about this earlier, but these windows, they get like taller as the whole building kind of slopes there. I like that. Big fan. Get some rest, man. Tomorrow you will be busy. I will be busy tomorrow. That's so true. So yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a good time making it, as tired as I was. Yeah. Hope you guys had a really good time. I did. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your night. Go Mimis. Yeah, go. Go Mimi. Yeah, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. So, you understand. Yeah. Have a beautiful rest of your night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for, fart night. Yeah. Bye. True. 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 Let's raid someone. Thank you. Christ, please do that earlier. Please, please, please do that earlier next time. I almost ended it. Please do that earlier. Who are we gonna raid? Let me open Twitch. Wait, don't leave. Wait, no one leave. Hold on, everyone stay right here. We're gonna raid somebody. Here, let's take a look. Let's look together. Who's streaming right now? Oh my god. Someone's playing Valorant with 11 viewers. Alright, let's watch this ad, which is on mute. Yeah, you guys, please remind me to raid, because I always forget that I even have the ability to raid. So, I would really like to more.
Am I good, Danny? What do you mean? What's happening? Do I look like shit? What's happening?
You're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
The cutest people are in here. I'm cute. And I'm here. That makes sense. Are we raiding this fella? Yokai Rios. / raid. Alright. Let me start it and see if...
Hit them hard.
Alright, we're gonna bug him actually right as it starts. There we go. There. Go, go, go. This channel is intended for mature audiences. Is it still gonna raid or is it not gonna work? Is it not gonna let me? Wait, what? Oh no, it is. Okay, cool. We're raiding.
Let's push,
Go,
let's
go,
push,
go.
let's push.
Go team.
Wall this right here. This side. Left side.
I think I saw a killjoy back
Right here.
here.
The left side. Yeah. Wall that.
Alright. Have a beautiful night, folks. Have fun with the raid. Why is this not working? Please.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. This is where you want to wall though. This side. It's double doors and shit.